6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Muhammad Zubair Khan. First, the headlines. Prime Minister inaugurated Teleschool Pakistan mobile app to provide online education to students from grade 1 to 12 in Islamabad today. Minister for Information Technology says the success of Pakistan's economy depends on the growth of the tech industry. Japan has provided an additional amount of 760 million yen for installation of weather surveillance radar in Multan. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government has announced a Ramadan relief package for people registered under Benazir Income Support Program. The United States, in its annual report on human rights, has highlighted abuses in India, including targeting of religious minorities, dissidents, and journalists. Chinese President and his Russian counterpart at their meeting in Moscow have discussed Beijing's proposal for a ceasefire in Ukraine. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif today inaugurated One School for All Teleschool Pakistan mobile app to provide online education to students from grade 1 to 12. Inaugurating the revolutionary step of materializing the vision of digital education in Islamabad this afternoon, he emphasized on promoting online education that can ensure continuity of learning in far-flung areas as well as during catastrophes and pandemics. He said we have to invest in our future generations to equip them with modern skills. The Prime Minister said vocational training centers should be established across Pakistan in cooperation with the provincial governments. The Prime Minister also called for supporting orphan and poor students through Education Endowment Fund. He said the federal government is planning to help the Balochistan government in establishing Danish schools in the province to provide quality education to the children. Federal Minister for Information Technology and Telecommunication Syed Aminul Haq says the success of Pakistan's economy depends on the growth of the tech industry, especially the information technology. Addressing the graduation ceremony of Tech Boot Camp in Islamabad, he said his ministry has collaborated with both public and private sector stakeholders to set a goal of 100% growth in the IT sector in the coming years. The minister said the Tech Lift Boot Camp was started to impart world-class training to around 4,000 IT graduates. The government of Japan has provided an additional amount of 760 million Japanese yen for a project titled Installation of Weather Surveillance Radar in Multan, amounting to 2.042 billion yen. Secretary Ministry of Economic Affairs Dr. Kazim Niaz and the representative of the Embassy of Japan, Ito Takeshi, signed exchange notes on behalf of their governments in Islamabad. The objective of the project is to help improve the Pakistan Meteorological Department's capabilities in meteorological observation, weather forecasting, and dissemination of warnings through installation of a sophisticated radar system. Benazir Income Support Program Board has approved a new payment model for beneficiaries by opening accounts in banks. This was decided in the 58th Board meeting of BISP, chaired by the Federal Minister for Poverty Alleviation and Social Safety, Shazia Mari, in Karachi. The Benazir Kafalat beneficiaries will soon be able to receive directly their quarterly payments by opening accounts in the banks of their own choice. The BISP Board also approved to increase the quarterly stipend from 7,000 to 8,750 rupees. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government, in collaboration with the federal government, has announced a Ramadan relief package for people registered under Benazir Income Support Program. Under the package, 3 sacks of flour weighing 10 kgs each would be provided to each family free of charge for one time. The people registered under BISP are advised to contact the helpline number 0800 37432 for further information and to get flour. Sindh government has announced to provide 2,000 rupees to 7.8 million low-income families as subsidy of wheat flour. Provincial Information Minister Sharjeel Inam Memon at a news conference in Karachi today said the amount will be given to those whose income is less than 50,000 rupees per month. He said in this regard the data of beneficiaries will be collected from Benazir Income Support Program. On the direction of Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, National Disaster and Management Authority is carrying out relief activities for earthquake affectees of Turkey. The 25th special cargo flight from Lahore carrying relief goods weighing 100 tons left from Lahore today. The joint session of the Parliament will be held at Parliament House in Islamabad at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Earlier, the session was summoned on 10th of next month. This is Radio Pakistan. President Dr. Arif Alvi has felicitated the newly elected members of All Pakistan Newspapers Society. The President congratulated Naz Afreen Sehgal Lakhani and Sarmad Ali as the unanimously elected President and Secretary General, Imtinan Shahid as Senior Vice President, Muhammad Aslam Qazi as Vice President, S.M. Munir Jilani as Joint Secretary, and Shahab Zubairi as Finance Secretary of APNS. The Forum of Pakistan Ombudsman has underscored the need for creating awareness among public about the Ombudsman institution for provision of speedy and inexpensive relief against administrative excesses by the governmental agencies. This came at 27th meeting of the Forum of Pakistan Ombudsman held in Islamabad today with President of the Forum Dr. Asif Mahmood Jah in the chair. International Day of Forests is being observed today to raise awareness regarding importance of forests for the benefit of current and future generations. This year's theme is Forests and Health, which calls for recognizing that healthy forests will bring healthy people. The day encourages efforts for tree plantation campaigns. Minister for Climate Change Senator Sherry Rahman says we must act now to stop deforestation and save our forests. In her message on the occasion of International Day of Forests today, she said over the last 30 years we have lost a staggering 420 million hectares of forest area. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, all parties Hurriyat Conference leaders have felicitated people as well as the government of Pakistan ahead of the Pakistan Day. All parties Hurriyat Conference leaders and organizations including Ghulam Ahmad Gulzar, Maulvi Bashir Ahmad Irfani, Sayyid Bashir Andarabi, Khaja Firdaus, Farida Behenji, Abdul Samad Inqalabi, Dr. Musab and Jammu and Kashmir Democratic Freedom Party in their statements and messages said Pakistan and the people of Jammu and Kashmir are one and will accomplish together the partition plan of subcontinent after Kashmir's freedom from India. The United States, in its annual report on human rights practices, has listed significant human rights issues and abuses in India, including targeting of religious minorities, dissidents, and journalists. The report of State Department says that significant human rights issues in India include credible reports of the government or its agents conducting extrajudicial killings, torture, or cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment by police and prison officials. Russian President Vladimir Putin and Chinese leader Xi Jinping at the meeting in Moscow have discussed Beijing's proposal for a ceasefire in Ukraine. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said the two presidents talked about the proposal and there was a very thorough exchange of views. The Palestine, Egypt and Jordan have strongly condemned Israeli Minister Bezalel Smotrich's remarks denying the existence of the Palestinian people. Palestinian Prime Minister Mohammad Shtayyeh said the inflammatory statement made by Bezalel Smotrich provides conclusive evidence of the extremist, racist Zionist ideology of the current Israeli government. And finally, the weather report. Rain, wind, thunderstorm is expected in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Islamabad, Punjab, Balochistan, Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan during the next 12 hours. Isolated hailstorm is also likely at few places during the forecast period. And now once again, the headlines. Prime Minister inaugurated Teleschool Pakistan mobile app to provide online education to students from grade 1 to 12 in Islamabad today. Minister for Information Technology says the success of Pakistan's economy depends on the growth of the tech industry. Japan has provided an additional amount of 760 million yen for installation of weather surveillance radar in Multan. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government has announced a Ramadan relief package for people registered under Benazir Income Support Program. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.